Kenya's Most Impressive Mega Projects 2023. Kenya, the culturally rich East African country with Nairobi as its capital, has some huge plans for its countrymen. The number of upcoming projects to suit the needs of the citizens are endless, and we are here to tell you all about it. Welcome back to Grand Projects, and keep watching to know more. Also, do not forget to click subscribe and push on your notifications. Firstly on this list is Lapset. This 2 trillion shilling Lamu Port, South Sudan, Ethiopia Transport Corridor project is said to be arguably Kenya's most ambitious endeavor ever. It has big motives of enhancing economic activity and doubling the nation's GDP. The Lamu Port, the Lamu Ethiopia South Sudan Highway, the Lamu Juba Addis Ababa Railway, the oil refinery, and a 2,240-kilometer pipeline that connects the oil fields in South Sudan to the Lamu Port refinery are its primary parts. Additionally, it calls for the building of 3 resort cities, namely Lamu, Isiolo, and Lokichogio, as well as airports and 1,100 megawatts of power and 185 kilometers of water supply lines. This mega project is something Kenyans should definitely look up to. Second on the list is Mega Dams of Kenya. Since April 2013, numerous government organizations have signed or made announcements about dam construction projects costing more than 700 billion shillings all around Kenya, and these include 37 billion shilling Thwake Dam in the counties of Kitui and Makueni, the 28 billion shilling Itare Dam in Nakuru, the 24 billion shilling Karimenu Dam in Kiambu, and the 5 billion shilling Siyo Muruni in West Pokot. In the coming years, irrigation will be prosperous considering the mega dam projects that await Kenya. Northlands City. The Kenyatta family is working on a project that will result in an 11,000-acre estate with 250,000 residential and commercial units. The development, known as Northlands City, is expected to cost 500 billion shillings and would be located on an 11,576 parcel of land in Ruiru, which is 15 kilometers from the very city center of Nairobi. Standard Gauge Railway. On November 28, 2013, President Uhuru Kenyatta announced the start of construction on the Mombasa-Malaba Standard Gauge Railway. The project's first phase, which ran from Mombasa to Nairobi, cost 327 billion shillings and was completed in 2017. The completion of Phase 2A from Nairobi to Naivasha is estimated to cost 150 billion shillings. However, due to a lack of funding, the project has now been postponed. Tatu City. This city is a 2,500-acre mixed-use complex in Ruiru, and its construction had been delayed for 4 years by legal disputes beginning in 2014. Tatu City has been billed as Kenya's first privately managed city and was introduced in October 2010, but came to a halt soon after because of disputes over property ownership. Since then, the problems have been fixed, and it is certainly in the list of future mega projects of Kenya. Nairobi-Mombasa Expressway. 4 years after Kenya signed a deal with the U.S. firm Bechtel for construction of a 300 billion shilling expressway between Nairobi and Mombasa, the two parties are yet to agree on how to finance the project despite a series of high-level discussions. But it has been stipulated that Kenya intends to build the 473-kilometer road under the public-private partnership model. Bechtel is currently opposing it since it will allegedly cost 540 billion shillings over the following 25 years. Kinol-Isiolo Road. The launch of the 16 billion shilling Kinol-Marua section of the road project gave plans for the dual carriageway a grand boost in July 2020. The 84-kilometer Kinol-Marua and 135-kilometer Marua-Isiolo parts of the 219-kilometer roadway are expected to be finished by December 2023. Lamu-Garissa Road. The 530-kilometer highway connecting Lamu to Isiolo via Garissa is being built to bitumen standards by the South African company named Raubex Construction. The first phase of this Lamu Port South Sudan-Ethiopia Transport LAPSET corridor project, the Lamu-Isiolo Road, would be finished in around 4 years and at a total of 62 billion shillings. Mau Mau Road. The construction work is currently ongoing to build a 540-kilometer road that would honor the contribution of the Mau Mau independence fighters to Kenya's liberation from colonial rule. The road will provide a new route into Nairobi for 3 counties in central Kenya and is estimated to be a crucial road for transportation amongst the countries. The road, which will be known as the Mau Mau Road, will begin in Gataka in Limuru, travel through Kamahindu and Kibichoi in Kiambu, and then wind its way through Kinyona in Kigumu and Ichichi in Muranga. The Pinnacle Hilton. This hotel was opened in May 2017, and the development includes a 5-star hotel and a 300-meter office tower that will surpass Leonardo in Sandton, South Africa, as the continent's tallest structure. The 45-story wing will house the 255-room Hilton Nairobi Upper Hill, and the 70-story wing will have Grade A workplaces and luxury outlets for shopping. The Turkana-Lamu pipeline is one which will transport crude oil from the Lokichar oil field in Turkana to the port of Lamu, and it has been designed by British energy services company Wood Group Place. 2 design choices have been provided by the business, which Kenya appointed in March 2018 to handle the front-end engineering design for the 824-kilometer pipeline. The price of the pipeline, with on-land storage facilities in the first option, is 120 billion shillings, while the price of the floating storage option is 110 billion shillings. Mau Summit Road. Following the signing of an agreement between Kenya and Rift Valley Connect, a group made up of Vinci Highways SAS, Meridian Infrastructure Africa Fund, and Vinci Concessions SAS, construction of a toll motorway from Nairobi to Mau Summit is anticipated to start as a grand project of 2023. The 180-kilometer route from Rironi in Limuru to Mau Summit in Nakuru County will be expanded into a 4-lane dual carriageway as part of the 180 billion shilling project. Next on the list is subscribe button. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe to our channel, Grand Projects. Moving on. Nairobi Railway City. After over a decade of waiting, the proposed Nairobi Railway City, which aims to relieve congestion in the city center, has officially broken ground. The project, which was launched in 2010, entails developing a 425-acre urban development on the land between Haile Selassie Avenue, Uhuru Highway, and Bunyala Road. This development will include, among other things, transport stations, residential, and commercial buildings. Mombasa Gate Bridge. The 85 billion shilling Mombasa Gate Bridge has a precise design that was created by the Kenya National Highways Authority, and construction is set to start soon. Until later in the year, the Kenyan National Highways Authority is anticipated to start the process of purchasing property for the project and work on the relocation plan. Mai Mahiu Suswa Road. In an effort to stop ongoing traffic congestion and rerouting during the rainy season, the Kenyan government has plans to restructure and reconstruct the 41-kilometer road from Mai Mahiu to Suswa. As traffic levels increase, the Mai Mahiu Suswa Road, which connects to the Masai Mara Game Reserve, will be rebuilt with a dual carriageway provision which would aid the situation. Kiambu Mangu Thika Road. Kenya plans to build sections of a road that connects Kiambu Road to Thika Road as a dual carriageway as part of a 10.78 billion shilling project. 6 sections make up the project. The 10-kilometer segment between Ngewa and Kibichoy will be a single road, while the 12-kilometer stretch from Kiambu Road to Ngewa will be turned into a dual carriageway. 6 sections make up the project. The 10-kilometer segment between Ngewa and Kibichoy will be a single road, while the 12-kilometer stretch from Kiambu Road to Ngewa will be turned into a dual carriageway. And with that, we come to the end of this video. We hope you liked it and got informed about the best upcoming projects in Kenya. Do not forget to click the like button and share and subscribe to our channel to know more about grand projects.